The idea of rescue work is very interesting. What I find quite a bit happening is that there's a general view out there that it's just about kicking down the door and rescuing the girls. No, there's a lot of planning that needs to go into. You need to identify the site. You need to identify the sounds of the city. For example, like if you see a Range Rover parked here at the middle of the night, that's a very good place to start looking at why is a Range Rover parked here at this time of night. Somebody will come and talk to us about a tailor run by foreigners. So why is a tailor open 11 minutes past 4 in the morning? It makes absolutely no sense. So then the vetting process starts to find out, to get an informant. The informant checks the place out, looks into what's happening, what does it look like. Then we have to gauge how many people are we having to rescue. 9 times out of 10, you're looking at a rescue of plus minus 5 to 10 and above. Then it's how badly do you want prosecution to happen. If it's a big syndicate that you want to pull apart, that will take more time, and then you'll go about the whole rescue process a lot differently, because then evidence is key, and then you're in the gathering phase, and the gathering phase can take some time. So if you want to pull down a big syndicate, you're looking at nothing less than 6 months. And if it's really big ops, then it can take up to 2 years. But then the danger levels are very, very high, but the results are staggering when you get it. The importance of the current location that we're at, this is one of the good transit areas for transnational trafficking. So people will come in on the buses into South Africa. What happens on the borders is they enter the borders. There's a gentleman that walks in onto the bus and then asks who's got passports and who doesn't. And then they start identifying their targets from there. Even sometimes people that have passports are targeted, and then their passports are just simply removed from them. So they come into the country with documents, but enter and move into the city of Johannesburg without documents. From here they will be picked up and then moved to certain locations within the city, known as what we call in the industry a smuggling house. That house is practically set up for them to be recruited for whatever type of work that they're looking for, or the sex industry, and then from there they get moved across the city. You'll find that you can also meet people who buy and sell if you ask the right questions at the right spots and at the right locations. And this is also practically an entry point to the dark world of organised crime in South Africa. I trained 40 officials the other day, and in training the 40 officials, they all stood up at one stage and they all literally just said, "This is my city, I'm taking back my city." And that gives me so much hope that we can eradicate trafficking, not in just Johannesburg, but in the country as a whole.